Hi everyone, my name is Tasha Bland, and I will be talking about Objective 2 today for the Educating Exceptional Students classroom. Objective 2 states that the candidate will be able to apply the principles of universal design for learning and differentiated instruction to meet the needs of all students in the classroom. Alright, so first off, let's talk about differentiated instruction. This is when teachers adjust their curriculum and instruction to maximize and improve students' learning, no matter if they are average learners, struggling students, students who have disabilities, or if they're gifted and talented students. Differentiated instruction is not a single strategy, but rather a framework of ideas to help students succeed. Differentiated instruction is equal education. Equal education does not mean that all students are getting the same, but rather that all students are getting what they need in order to succeed. Like this picture that I have on my slide, it has, for a fair selection, everybody has to take the same exam. Please climb that tree. Well, obviously, the monkey is going to be very skilled at climbing that tree, and it's going to be very, very easy for him, but it's not going to be so easy for the goldfish in the bowl over there. So differentiated instruction is making sure that everybody gets what they need in order to succeed, not everybody getting the exact same thing. All right, in order to begin differentiating instruction, there are three main elements to adjust, or three main starting points, so that teachers can meet the needs of their students or of their learners. First is going to be content. This is the knowledge and skills that the students need to master. Next is process. This is the activities students use in order to master the content. And last is product. This is the method students use to demonstrate that they are learning. Some examples of differentiating instruction is flexible grouping. Now, flexible grouping can be homogeneous or heterogeneous. Homogeneous is grouping students of the same academic level and understanding of material together, and then heterogeneous is going to be grouping students that excel at the material with students that are struggling to understand the material. So not only are the students who are struggling getting that help or that extra help from their teacher, but they're getting added help from their peers who might be able to maybe explain that better to them or explain it in a way that is easier for them to understand because they are in the same shoes as that person. All right, now let's talk about UDL, or Universal Design for Learning. UDL refers to the design of instructional materials and activities to make information accessible to all children. And this was by Meyer Rosengord in 2014 in our textbook. There are three principles associated with UDL. The first principle is providing multiple means of representation, also known as the what of learning. And this provides options for perceptions, options for language, mathematical expressions and symbols, and options for comprehension, which as a result creates resourceful, knowledgeable learners. The second principle is providing multiple means of action and expression, or the how of learning. This provides options for physical action, for expression and communication, or for executive functions. And then this principle creates strategic, goal-directed, or goal-oriented learners. And then finally, the third principle is providing multiple means of engagement, which this is referred to as the why of learning. This provides options for recruiting interest, sustaining effort and persistence, options for self-regulation, and this is going to create purposeful, motivated learners who are excited to learn and are excited to go to school every day. Maybe not every day, but people who are excited to learn. And then universal design for learning and differentiated instruction are both vital components of having a classroom of successful students. Without either of these, some students will be left behind. And while some may just have trouble understanding a certain chapter of a subject, there are going to be students that are going to struggle the whole school year with a certain subject, or maybe certain chapters of multiple subjects. So with utilizing universal design for learning or differentiated instruction, this cuts back on that or completely eliminates students not understanding the material or not getting what they need out of the material in order for them to succeed in that class or to gain better knowledge for the future for them to succeed later on in life. And that's all I have. Thank you.